Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dearest young scholars, we are going to have a very, very important session today regarding Precis writing. Do you have any question as far as the concept of Precis is concerned? No. What is meant by Precis?
Precis means gist, a substance,
Okay.
or summary.
Okay. What's your concept of Precis?
It means to summarize a piece of writing into small, you can say, small line or a small paragraph.
Okay.
With the same context, with the same impression.
Okay.
Keeping in view the continuity.
Okay.
Completeness and clarity.
Okay.
According to the paragraph already given.
Mr. Asim, what's your concept of Precis?
I think for me it's a procedure to epitomize some kind of passage.
True.
And we are supposed to keep the same impression.
Okay.
That explained in the book.
True. As a beautiful word you used, epitomize. Yasir, what's your point of view? Or what's your understanding of Precis?
Sir, it is a procedure in which we summarize or brief the paragraph into some lines.
Okay.
And which have same impression as given in the paragraph.
Okay.
Keeping in mind three things.
Okay.
Continuity.
Okay. He says that Precis is a procedure. Precis is an activity. Is it activity?
Yeah, for me it is an activity.
It is activity, no?
Yes. And for me it is a procedure too, because there are some steps, we have to follow some steps, and
Okay.
we have to get some output
See.
following those steps.
Okay. Actually, you are getting confused. I didn't ask that how Precis is written.
Yes, sir.
My question is totally different, my sons, no? What is Precis? Precis is basically what? The shortest form of some passage. Some passage, no? No, when we say it is the shortest form of some passage, what do we mean by that? The passage has
Clarity.
ideas, it has ideas. Passage has details, it has details, but in a different way. But the details are over there, no? Or, in other words, you can say as the main ideas are over there in some passage, all the main ideas are over there in its Precis. No, the continuity which is over there, where in the passage the same continuity is over there in its Precis. The clarity which some passage contains, the same is to be seen over there in its Precis. Third point was completeness. Now, as a passage is complete, its Precis should be complete. Only one difference is there, that is that it is brief. How simple that is now.
Brief and concise.
No, the question is that how can we brief it? How can we make it short? How can we shorten the passage? Now here the role of activity comes now.
Yes, sir.
What is done, please?
Because I think so far we have gone through three devices.
Okay.
The first one was how to replace a group of words.
Let's from the beginning, what is to be done with the passage now?
First we spot the main idea.
Excellent. We go through the passage and we spot what the main ideas are.
Exactly.
If we are able to spot the main ideas, means we have done.
Exactly. 50% of it done. 150.
So it's a matter of comprehension.
Who, what, when, where, how, and why? Who, what, when, where, how, and why? These are 6 questions to keep in mind. Who is the story about? What happened and what went down? When is the time or date? Where does the story take place? How did things happen and work out? Why did it all come about? When you read, when you write, there are 6 questions to keep in mind. When you read, when you write, There are 6 questions to keep in mind.
If you are good at comprehension, it means writing a précis is not an issue.
What the real meaning of reading comprehension is. What does reading comprehension mean? I can explain it by showing you a diagram of a circle. The first thing is that a person reads the author's words. The next thing is that the reader has to put the ideas in his or her own words. After that, they need to take notes in their own words, except for the vocabulary. They may have to copy that directly from the book. If the person does not do these steps in this order, true reading comprehension does not happen.
The point is clear or not? No? So first of all, we go through the passage with the intention to spot the main ideas.
You have had main idea questions for as long as you have been in school. For example, when you get home from school and your parent asks, "What did you do today?" your response won't focus on the details. It will focus on the main things that influenced your day. I doubt if you will say, "I went to my locker, I took out my Spanish book, then I shut my locker, I turned to my right and I asked my friend for a starburst." You get what I'm saying. Instead, you might say, "My Spanish teacher was gone today, so we didn't do anything in that class." Main idea is like using a camera. Instead of zooming in on a tiny detail, you zoom out to see the big picture. Finding main idea can be tricky. Sometimes those little details seem more important than they actually are. To help yourself find main idea, look at everything all at once. What is the title? Are there subtitles that focus our attention? Can you answer these questions? Who or what is it about? What did it or he or she do? The who or what is a noun. It's someone or something. The thing they did is the verb or the action. What did he or she or it mainly do? This will help you. Every time you need main idea, ask yourself, who or what did what? Together, this makes a sentence. For example, in the movie Ant-Man, Master Thief Scott Lang becomes Ant-Man and protects the human shrinking technology from being used for evil. The who or what is Scott Lang. The did what is become Ant-Man and protect the human shrinking technology from being used for evil. So remember, to find main idea, zoom your camera out and ask yourself, who or what did what? If you can answer this question, and it pertains to the whole text, you have found your main idea.
And at the same time,
We'll go through spotting detail.
details against each main idea, because main idea is always supported with the help of the details. This is the first task. After that, we are able to enlist all the main ideas and the supporting details. What is done after that?
One main idea and supporting details are converted in one.
Love you, my son. Now after that, conversion starts. Conversion of the main idea and its supporting details into one sentence. For example, there are 10 main ideas in a paragraph, and we write all those 10 main ideas with proper sequence. And against each, you can say, main idea, there is its supporting details. First we convert that main idea and supporting details into one sentence. So the converted sentences, they shall be 10 as well. Now we have what? The 10 sentences. Now what is to be done? It's we to convert all these 10 sentences. No, here there are 4 devices now. While converting these 10 into the shortest paragraph, we have no points to follow. The first one is excellent. We see that there is a group of words in first sentence, in second sentence, in third, and so on. So we can replace a group of words with some word knowledge. The first thing. Second, excellent. Because converted sentence also contains the details. So what do? We look at the details and we do 3 things with those details. First, we eliminate them. Sometime we keep the important one and we remove the less important. And the third one is that we begin with the minimum and end with the maximum. Clear? Within the limits. From and to. This was the second device. What was the third device? That is at the end. Beautiful point, my son. This is the key. While writing Précis, please avoid the use of ornamental language, figurative language. In simple words, in Précis writing, there is no use of idioms, there is no use of phrasal words, there is no use of any simile, there is no use of any metaphor, any personification, and so on. As simple as possible. And the last one is abridgment. How we went for abridgment? Abridgment of main idea and its supporting details. It's we to abridge what? All these 10 sentences into minimum sentences. We can convert 10 into 5, we can convert 10 into 3, we can convert all 10 into 2. Even it can be converted into 1 by using
linking words in English. Emphasis. Undoubtedly. Indeed. Obviously. Particularly, in particular. Especially. Clearly. Importantly. Absolutely. Definitely. Without a doubt. Never. It should be noted. Addition. Additionally and additional. Furthermore. Also. To. As well as that. Along with. Besides. In addition. Moreover. Not only, but also. In addition to this. Apart from this. Contrast. Unlike. Nevertheless. On the other hand. Nonetheless. Despite or in spite of. In contrast to. While. Whereas. Alternatively. Conversely. Even so. Differing from. Order. First or firstly. second or secondly, third or thirdly, finally, at this time, following, previously, before, subsequently, above all, last but not least, first and foremost, linking words in English. Result. As a result. As a consequence of. Therefore. Thus. Consequently. Hence. For this reason. Due to. Illustration. For example, for instance. Such as. Including. Namely. In this case. Proof of this. Like. To demonstrate, to clarify. Comparison. Similarly, equally, likewise, just as, just like, similar to, same as, by the same token, in the same way. Summary. In conclusion, to summarize, altogether, in short, to sum up, in summary, briefly, to conclude. Linking words in English. Reason. Because of. With this in mind. In fact. In order to. Due to. Condition. If. In this case. In case. Unless. Concession. Admittedly. All the same. Up to a point. Even so. In spite of. Although, even though. Even if. However. Generalization. As a rule. For the most part. In general, generally. On the whole. Overall. In most cases.
Any question?
No, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Précis, I love it. Do you?
Yeah.
MashaAllah. have a look at it. Is it visible?
Yes.
We did it yesterday. Yesterday we tried to understand how the title is suggested. Very simple. Go through the passage.
See what it is.
Excellent. No, and then ask the question, oh, what is the whole passage about? Oh, it's about the corruption of Nawaz Sharif. It's about the cunningness of the great Zardari. Ek Zardari sab pe bhari.
Exactly.
Points clear?
Yes, sir.
So title is suggested by attempting the question, what is the whole passage about? Points clear? Today we are moving forward. This is a short paragraph. It's you to shorten it more.
Alright.
I am going to provide you with the same passage. 5 minutes you have to